All right. Last Saturday, May 23rd, Rico Verhoeven, the best heavyweight kickboxer on the planet, took on Oleksandr Usyk, the best heavyweight boxing champion on the planet, for the undisputed heavyweight title, which is a little strange because Rico had one boxing match. But as it turns out, not a mismatch whatsoever. In fact, it will go down as one of the biggest robberies in the history of combat sports. So let's break it down. First of all, I have to admit that I did not give Rico a chance in this, and considering how big of a Rico Verhoeven fan I am, I do feel bad for that. But you get trained to just think that because boxers just box, that they're going to be able to outbox an MMA guy or a kickboxing guy. When we all know that if this was a kickboxing match, it doesn't go 2 rounds. You know what I mean? Rico ends it so fast. 2 leg kicks and a body kick, and it's the end of the fight, let alone if he head kicks him or something. I mean, come on. It was obvious the difference in the clinch. That's where I think Rico is most successful. I mean, he was really good. All right, let's start with his stance. All right, I thought he should stick on the outside, use his length, and jab from the perimeter. He didn't do that. And he's smart not to because it worked out better the way he did it. Instead, what he did was he hunched down, high guard, and just didn't give Usyk a place to lead with and made him counter. And then he just kept spamming that jab over and over, spamming the jab over and over until he got him against the ropes. Then he put his weight on him and just threw body punches, dirty boxing. Meanwhile, Usyk was just looking at the ref to break it up, which made me a little suspicious. I was like, why is he not? So let's go. All right. So I'm thinking Rico's winning this fight easy. I gave Usyk the 4th round, maybe the 7th or the 8th. I can't remember. But I really, going into the 11th round, I had it 8-2, 7-3, something like that. But I knew something was up in the 7th round. I think it was the 7th round when the announcers read the scorecards, and they had it even on 2 cards and Rico up on one. I was like, all right, they're gonna screw Rico. This is coming for sure, 100% guaranteed. They're gonna screw him. But then the way they did screw him, I mean, it would have sucked if he lost the decision. But at least I don't know. He would have been given the full opportunity to win the fight. The way they did it with stopping it after the bell rang, the whole thing was a shit show. I mean, he lost his mouthpiece, which happens when you get caught with a punch, especially a big punch from someone like Usyk. Sometimes your mouthpiece comes out. There was a little confusion getting it back in, but you can't blame Rico for that. If you want to blame his corner, okay, maybe they were a little sloppy getting it in there, but still, he turned around. He was there. He didn't look like he couldn't continue. He was way up before the 8 count, and then after the bell rings, they just wave it off. Even the announcers were like, "What is he doing? This is a heavyweight title fight." Unbelievable. I had to turn it off then. I couldn't even. That was it. I was enough. I'm not participating anymore in this shit show. I'm not. I'm not gonna ever watch one of these again. I'm done with these things, man. I really am. Because the thing is you don't ever see boxers go into MMA and take an MMA fight or take a kickboxing fight. Why is that? Well, because they know they're gonna get fucked up. But then they act all tough, talking shit when it goes into a boxing match. And meanwhile, MMA and kickboxers have done pretty well. Francis, now Rico, even Connor got a round off Floyd. I would have never thought that would happen. And you can say it was a fluke or he let him do it or whatever, but it is what it is. At this point, I'm done with the shit shows. I'm not going to watch any more of these events. Boxing is rigged. We all know it. It's been forever. Fuck boxing. Shit show. Shout out to Rico Verhoeven. In my mind, putting his hat in the ring for one of the baddest motherfuckers on planet Earth. Amazing performance by Rico. You should not feel bad. You should feel fantastic. And Rico, how about taking an MMA fight? Come on, man. You go to the UFC, win a couple. Alex Pereira wins the heavyweight title. Are you serious? Alex Pereira versus Rico Verhoeven for the. All right, let me settle down. I'm just saying, as a fan, as a kickboxer, I would love to see that. That would really be awesome. But anyway, that is enough of me bitching and complaining about this shit show of an event. So until the next one, peace.